بلوغ المرام حديث عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من أقال مسلما بيعته أقال الله عثرته رواه أبو داود. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, whoever helps in the revocation of a contract between two Muslims, Allah the Almighty will save him from slipping on the day of resurrection. This is called al-iqala. What is the meaning of al-iqala? Iqala, it means to forgive your friend. I bought a car from you last week. خلاص, finished. I bought a car from Abu Fatma last week. He gave me the car and I gave him the money. Finish. And this week, I told Abu Fatma, can we cancel? You give me my money and I give you your car. Okay, now, is it wajib on Abu Fatma to give me my money?
No.
It is not wajib. Or the opposite. If he told me, oh, please Abu Abdurrahman, I want my car. Now, is it wajib? It is not wajib, but it is mustahab. It is mustahab. So those people who said if you buy something, khalas, non-refundable. I cannot say, we will not say this is haram, but this is not mustahab. What is mustahab? You give your friend or your brother a chance. Okay, so this is called iqala. So if you do this in the dunya, at the day of judgment, Allah will forgive you. أقال الله عثرته يوم القيامة. So if you have a problem, if you have a special sin, Allah will forgive this sin. Why? Because you forgive your friend or your brother in the dunya. Okay. So this is called iqala. Okay. The scholar said, we consider this as another business transaction, or it is only cancelling the first one? They said it is cancelling. Okay, what is the difference? They said the difference, for example, I bought the car from Abu Hatma last week outside. Now in the masjid, he said, I want my car. Can we cancel? Okay. If we consider this another business transaction, buying and selling, we say this is haram in the masjid. But if we say it is fasakh, only cancelling, then it is allowed even in the masjid. So this is the difference. But if he told me he wants his car, and I told him, okay, but give me more money, then this is another bay'. It means another contract. If the price is less or more, iqala should be the same. This is your money and this is your car, and give me my money. Exactly. Okay. So it should be the same. If the same price, we call this is iqala. But if the price is more or less, this is allowed also. He said, okay, I want my, Abu Fatma said, I want my car. I said, okay, give me 50 kd more. He said, okay. In this case, is it allowed or not? Allowed. No problem.
But in that case, I will not get that other in the hadith is mentioned.
No, inshallah. Why? Because when he sold his car, Fatma said, where is the car? He said, I sold the car. I sold the car. No, we love this car, and mashallah, we went many places with the car. We went to Umrah. Okay. So now he is happy to have his car, even with more price. Okay, so no problem. Of course, something 50 kd, 100 kd, not 2,000 kd. For example, the price of the car 2,000, and I add 2,000 more. Okay. Then there is a chapter called al-khiyar. This chapter called al-khiyar, options in business dealing. what is the meaning of al-khiyar? That when you buy something, you have the option to cancel. Okay? And it has more than one type, al-khiyar. Why? Because, subhanallah, the scholar said, because sometimes you buy, then after maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, and especially when you pay, especially by Keenet, not especially by Keenet, cash or Keenet, okay, and you get the message, minus 200 KD from your account. Then you think, why should no need for this? I bought the iPhone 7. Why? What is the problem with iPhone 6? Well, it happens many times. You buy something, then maybe after 1 minute, you woke up. Why I bought this? So the Sharia gave you the choice. There are many types of khiyar, the options. Number 1, something called khiyar al-majlis. Yani if you are in the same place, until now you did not leave the place. So you have the option to cancel. I think I mentioned this before. Now we are sitting but not in the masjid, because the masjid not allowed to sell and buy. Okay, this hadith will come later, inshallah. I bought a mobile 1+3 T, صح? With you or with your wife now? Okay. Yeah, 1+1? Okay, 1+1, yeah. I want to buy 1+1 from Brother Umar. Okay, how much? 40 KD. So I gave him 40 KD and he gave me the mobile. Khalas. Now. So I used it. Okay, I saw. Then after the halqa, okay, he said, well, Abdul Rahman, I want my mobile. Okay. Now, can I say no? Khalas?
Yes.
No, it is wajib. It is wajib for me. It is compulsory to give him his mobile. Yes. This is the meaning of khiyar. You have the option. You don't know this? I said, kefaj. Warba, also the same thing. You should know this. But the problem, I think they don't want this. Yes, subhanallah. Look, the Sharia protect the one who buys and also the one who sells. But usually the one who is selling, he's the rich one. Okay? And they don't want this. Okay? They can do something. What they can do, they can say, khalas, but without option. Yani, for example, if I told Umar, look, okay, we buy now, but you don't have the option to change your mind, even during the sitting.
If condition is there.
Yes, if condition is there. Then it's okay. But if we do not mention a condition, then there is a condition from the Sharia, from the Prophet ﷺ. If you are in the same place, khalas. I have the option and also he has the option. Both. This is called khiyar al-majlis. And this is the first hadith in this chapter. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا تَبَايَعَ الرَّجُلَانِ. Okay, the seller and the buyer have the right to go ahead or cancel it so long as they have not parted physically. Okay? ما لم يتفرق وكان جميعا. So you have the option. And also it will come in another hadith. It is not allowed to leave the place only to confirm this business transaction. يعني, now I bought the 1+1 from Umar. Then I said, okay, now if I sit, so he has the chance to cancel. So khalas, after I finish the halqa, immediately I will leave. I will escape. I will not sit for the breakfast. خلاص. Okay. This is wrong intention. This is not allowed. Haram. You leave only to fix and to confirm this buying and selling. This is haram. But if I have a call, okay, for example, my job or my family, then I left. خلاص. Maybe I leave after 1 minute. So we have only 1 minute the option. خلاص. Okay, but to make this intentionally haram. It is mentioned Abdullah ibn Umar was doing this. What he was doing, if he wants the item, okay, and he doesn't want the other one, the one who sold the item, to cancel, what he used to do, he will leave. He leaves immediately. But the scholar said maybe Abdullah ibn Umar doesn't know this hadith. Abdullah ibn Umar doesn't know this hadith, the other hadith. Okay, he knows that they have the option. But to leave with the intention to confirm the business transaction, he doesn't know this. Okay, can a Sahabi doesn't, is it possible that the Sahabi doesn't know the hadith? Yes. Not all the Sahaba don't know all the hadith. So, the Prophet ﷺ said, if you stay in the same place, you have the option, but if you leave or one of you leave the place, then khalas. It is confirmed. Okay. Then the Prophet ﷺ, the same hadith said, أو يخير أحدهما الآخر. Okay, or until one of them gives the other the choice. فإن خير أحدهما الآخر فتبايع على ذلك فقد وجب البيع. Okay, if one of them gives the other this option and the deal is made on this condition, then it becomes binding. If I say, okay, I want to buy the mobile. Okay, then I bought the mobile from Umar. I gave him the 40 KD and he gave me the mobile. I told Umar, khalas, I don't need the option. From my side, no option. Khalas. Can I say this? Yes. Because this is my right and I don't want my right. So, if he said also I don't want my right, khalas.
As a condition.
Yes. So after 5 minutes, if he changed his mind, he said, okay, yalla, we are in the same place, I want to cancel. No. Khalas. We go to the previous hadith. It becomes optional. The previous hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, if you cancel, then Allah will forgive you at the day of judgment. So, the first condition, first example, it is compulsory. But if we put a condition that I don't want this option, khalas. Then the Prophet ﷺ, وَإِن تَفَرَّغَ بَعْدَ أَن تَبَايَعَ وَلَمْ يَتْرُكْ وَاحِدٌ مِّنْهُمَا الْبَيْعَ فَقَدْ وَجَبَ الْبَيْعَ. And if one of us left the place, خلاص, وجب البيع. The bay is completed.
So online, how is it? You're buying stuff online. So purchasing online.
Like what?
Like anything. Like if you're buying a mobile online and you're not in the same city.
What they can do if you buy something online?
Windows still open, browser will go.
Browser open. You can only 5 seconds left to cancel or.
Okay, what is the rule if you buy online?
Usually they say like you can cancel the order before shipment.
Okay, خلاص. So there is a condition. If there is condition, خلاص, you follow the condition.
He knows everything.
Huh?
Because most of the time now we buy online,
Okay, but you know the rules. If you know the rules, خلاص, you follow the rules. Maybe they put the rule خلاص. When you click OK, خلاص. Non-refundable. Yes.
If you make a deal like a car, like here, it's a 2000 kV, and somehow you go to the transfer, before transfer, you realize that you sell at the low price, or somehow the market price increase. So still your agreement is verbal. We haven't made any legal transaction. So as a seller, you can say that no, I don't want to sell, or you want to increase the price.
Okay, the business transaction, خلاص, verbally enough. خلاص, we are in front of the masjid, not inside the masjid, outside the masjid. You saw my car. خلاص, what is the price? And we have, mashallah, many witnesses. خلاص, I said, yalla, this is take the key of the car, and you give me the money. Or maybe you give me the money tomorrow. So tomorrow you went to the Markaz Khidmah to transfer, then you change your mind? No.
So even expressing his point of view is also not good. For example, let's say he sell the car. Let's say, car is an example. He was not aware about the market. But later on, he find out, the market price is this, and he sell because he was not aware, or somehow some other reason. If he's expressing that, I was not aware, now this is the price, will you renegotiate?
There is something called, there is something called khiyar al-ghabn. What I was explaining, this is called khiyar al-majlis. You have the option, if you are in the same place. This is one type. Another type, something called khiyar al-ghabn. You have the option if there is cheating. Okay, so in this situation, if I'm cheating you, okay, then you have the right to cancel. Yeah, for example, the car 2000. You bought the car 2000, but you found the market is 1000. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. But 2000 and you found 1900. This is normal. This is normal. Okay. Okay. Now, if we are in the same setting, I bought the mobile, and now the mobile with me, and the money with Umar, but still we are the same place. Sami told me, okay, what is this mobile? I told this, I bought this from Umar, 1+1. He said, Wallah, I like this mobile, and difficult to find it in Kuwait. I want to buy it. How much? He told me, how much you bought this from? 40k. Okay, I'll give you 42. Only 2k? Make it 45. 45. Then, now, can I sell the mobile to Sami? Why? Yes, I don't have the right to sell now. Yes, it is my mobile, but I don't have the complete authority to use the mobile. I can use the mobile. Yes, of course, it is my right to use the mobile, to check the mobile, working, not working, fast, slow. But to sell, this is not allowed. Why? Because still he has the right to cancel. So you have to be careful. Okay? Or even if I say, خلاص, yeah, take this as a gift. No, it is not allowed. This is not allowed. Okay? So during the time of the condition, okay, it is not allowed to sell the item. Yes. We stop here, inshallah. جزاكم الله خير. صلى الله وسلم على محمد.
The last one in
Yes.
wholesale market actually. Usually when they do auction, so somebody will buy and suddenly the other one will come later and they sell there at the front.
Again?
Auction actually.
Okay.
So they sell the fruit actually. And then the person who comes after immediately buy from the guy who bought it. So this prohibits that. Market views. Fish I don't eat. Talking fruits actually. Okay.
Also, another problem here. Or what happens in this situation? Usually who is selling this in the auction? Not the owner of the item. There's an employee or something. For example, in the market of dates, in Saudi they have to do that. So how I buy? There's the auction here. Okay. How much the price? They increase the fees. Then I take the dates. I buy the dates. Then they go to another place. The buggy physically they are away. But there is another problem. We spoke about this. حتى يستوفيها حتى يقبضها. You have to take this to your place. It is not allowed to sell in the same place.
Shaykh, one question. I sold my house and a condition that say $100,000, and you will pay now $20,000, and rest $80,000 you will pay after 1 month and take the house. And it is a condition that if you do not pay $80,000 on this particular date, this $20,000 what you paid you will not get back. That is non-refundable deposit has given. It will not be refundable. So after he did it, 1 month, he could not go down. He asked for another extension, say another 10 days. Okay, we give him, and the card say, okay, give another 10. Still he could not pay. In this case, if I forfeit this money and take this money, is it halal or haram?
Do you mean this is as arbon?
Down payment.
Advance. He gave down payment.
Okay, we said arbon is to give arbon. This is allowed, but the arbon should be something logic. How much you said? 20,000 from 100,000. 20%.
20%, 10%.
Like first installment.
First installment is give like this. Then say on a particular one case at 600,000 is the price of the house. He pays too much.
This is too much.
Yeah.
I remember last week I was talking about this. So they said one man wanted to buy a house, and he gave 100,000. The next day he said, "Khalas, I will not buy the house." The owner of the house said, "Khalas, this 100,000 is my land." And by law also. By law.
By law also, yeah.
Yes, by law.
Also.
Then subhanAllah, the children of the man, they went to the owner of the house. Where's the money? We'll beat you. And the story before 25 years. And before 25 years, 100,000. Very easy to buy a house. 100,000. So if you take the 100, what do we do? So they threatened them. They said, "Khalas, I will take only 2.5 kg." So, for example, 2,000, 3,000. For example,
Small
say,
amount.
yes, 1%, 2%.
Okay.
But this is too much. 20%. 20%.
Normally it is in Canada, America, what is around 5%, 3%, 4% they pay. Suppose 1 million is a house price, they pay 25,000, 30,000. And he has given a time 1 month, and after 1 month he could not do it. And given another 10 days sometimes, he could not do it. Then that agreement is cancelled, and this money, the seller is keeping this money, he will not give it. So is it halal for the seller?
As I said, arbon is halal.
Okay.
Arbon is halal. Okay, but make something
Reasonable.
Yes. What's your
Intention.
No, I mean the opposite. If you pay the 20,000, then you cannot continue increase the price. We lost everything.
Then it becomes poor planning on the buyer side also. If you look at it, when the seller is selling, he has his condition. The buyer who is buying, he doesn't know how to get it.
Probably buyer sometimes what is happened, he has some sourcing of fund, that he'll get the fund, and he could not get in the
So
fund.
then he should wait for the fund to come. That's the planning.
Yeah. So normally it is happening. It's maybe it
should be clear from the beginning.
Yeah.
After, for example, after 1 month, I should complete the 80,000, the 100,000. But if I cannot, so please you give me my money back.
Or I will lose this
If
one.
it is, then fine. But condition is that he agreed that my money I will lose. Then not a problem.
But I mean, as a Muslim, don't accept this. You take 20,000. I mean 20%.
That is I'm talking. As a Muslim, I'm talking about as a Muslim. Because it is happening in Canada, America, that's why I'm saying.
Allah